I'm not off to the best start. Shall it help convince Meek? Or will I just get an ass kicking tonight?
We're Leon and Monique, also known as VanTastic Traveling. We've been living the van life for the past 2 years and this is our new home on wheels, Bruce. After a few months on the road, we now know what upgrades need to be done. So in these Sprint Van Build series, we're preparing for our next big adventure. Well, fun with the van build then, babe. I guess I'm off to work now. Feels like the first day of school all over again. Bye.
Bye, honey. So now that little Miss Boss Me Around is out of the house today, let's get started.
We have the whole day now just to ourselves, so we can clean the house or clear out some shelves. You said whichever you feel like doing first. I said, well, I don't know about that, 'cause it's my lazy day, just wanna lazy away. Ain't gonna do a thing for the rest.
Alright, what do we need? We need... that was not a pen. I always do that with a pen. What do we need? It's quite a list actually. We got plans to travel again. And before we do, we really have to address some issues on Bruce and do some upgrades. We've been living in the van for the past couple of months since we got it in September. And we know what we want, we know what we don't like. So now that we're still in lockdown, now is the time to do it. There we go. Right, this is the list. Let's get started. Alright, my dear friends. Oh, it's windy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fantastic. It's a nice day in the harbor. Snow is gone. Sun is sort of shining. And I can't wait to get started. Mika is working today, so I get to spend time with Bruce. And I can't wait to show you what we mean and what we want to do to the van and how we want to make this our dream van. And I forgot my keys. There we go. Got my keys. Come on in. Bruce. Home sweet home. It is funny that when you're not living in a van and it's just standing there, it's starting to smell new again. Weird. I don't know why that is, but let's get started. So we have got our gas installation right over there in the kitchen, and I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is duct tape. Now it is supposed to be a closed system, which it isn't right now. So before we go anywhere, this is definitely something that we need to get fixed because, well, we still want to wake up in the morning. This just needs to be done. The windows, yeah. I'm thinking we should add a couple of windows in the van. We only got the 2 skylights now and the window in the door, but we have noticed that while sleeping it does not provide enough airflow really. So there's a lot of condensation in the van when we wake up. We are not really, or at least I'm not really happy with that situation. Now, Meek on the other hand is not convinced that we should add windows to the van, as she likes the stealthy look of the van as it is. I do too, but I still think that we would need some windows. So I'm thinking a window over there in the seating area, in the living area. The other window, if it's up to me, is right there in the back. Nothing too big, like a bunker window. I think that would really help with the airflow in the van. I'm convinced that we should do. Meek isn't convinced. Do you think that adding 2 extra windows, one in the back and one in the front of the van, would make a huge difference? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section, please. And then we have the bathroom, which, well, to be fair, looks like at the moment. I really hate that thing. If we brake too hard and this just pops open, everything that's in there just falls down on the floor. And if you look at this is not really pretty, is it? That was messy. I really want to have other rims, new rims, and I want them to be black. They're now the standard grey rim. I'm not thinking of buying, you know, €1,000 rims, but I got paint, a black rim paint, which I'm going to try and just see what it does. If it doesn't work, then I'll probably just buy new €50 wheel covers. Then we've got this water tank. Yeah, we had that leak the other day. I'll link the video up here where everything was frozen in the van. We've got 25 liters at the moment, and I would really love an external water tank underneath the van. Maybe 80 liters, 70, 80 liters. This is definitely something that I would like to change, and I will be looking into that and learning more about how to fit a water tank.
Waiting for love, waiting for love. Try to forget about you makes
Just
me
stay there.
restless. Waiting for love, waiting for love. I don't know what else I can do. It's hopeless to.
Okay. Cool. We got some things in the back I want to show you. Come on. I think this area, the wheel arch and the inverter, we could make a nice, beautiful cabinet. So you would have extra storage. I've seen a lot of van builds, and it seems like people are just screwing and drilling in the floor of the van. So I think you should be able to do that. We'll find out. This will be a nice little project. Another thing in the bedroom that we really have to do is make sure that these little things are mounted to the bed bottom. Not like this, obviously, because, well, that would be a little bit of pain in the ass during the day. But now what we do every night is when we fold down the bed, one of us crawls under the bed and places these, you know, under the bed, which is like a job that you don't want to do when you just want to go to bed, really.
Doesn't matter anyway, 'cause it won't be
I think it's time to make some templates for the bunk window and for the window in the front of the van, and also start trying to make a template for this cabinet that I want. Cabinet, storage, whatever you call it. Let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. Did I just say that? Anyhow.
Oh, darling, what's on your mind? Gotta know if you'll be so kind. Pretty, pretty baby, it's alright. I gotta know how to love you right.
So this is 80 by 30. I think it's bigger than I expected, a window like this. But I like it. Especially when it's got that nice black privacy glass. Now we have to convince Mick. So I think this would be the general idea. You got the wheel arch down there and the inverter. And there's a lot of storage now. Man, it's way bigger than I expected it to be. But I think that could work, really. Shouldn't be too hard to build, right? I'm not off to the best start. I thought I'd attach the template to the wall just for now, so I can show Miek when she's back home. And I kind of forgot that we used wallpaper on that wall. So I used duct tape to attach the template to the wall. And then I thought maybe that's not a good idea. And now look at the wallpaper. Pretty, innit? This is just an extra motivation to add the window, to install the window, and to redo this whole wall. What do you think? Shall it help convince Miek, or will I just get an ass kicking tonight? I just thought of another thing to add to the list. I'll show you. When we're driving, you got the legs from the bed. They just hang there, really. Every time when we make a turn, then it just bumps to the side of the van, and it's got this annoying sound. So that's another thing to add to the list, but that should not be too hard. nor shoot making a template, and I messed that up. So DIY baby. I haven't figured out what I want with this window over here. I've been searching on the internet and there are two options really. Well, there are several, but there are two that I potentially like. One is like a window that is 50 by 50 centimeters. So that would be like this. The other option is a window similar like the one in the sliding door. That would cover like the whole area. It has to be able to open so that we can have extra airflow. So I'm not sure which one I would prefer. I think I would prefer the smaller one, but Mick has to say yes to one of them too. The bigger one or the smaller one. I don't mind as long as it's one of them. So that we've got an extra window. So one baby! Look at who is there.
Hello,
Say
hello.
hi to the people.
Hi, how are you doing? Did you have fun with Leon all day? I didn't because I was at work. So, what did you do today? I see a lot of Post-its and cardboard.
I'll show you.
Come on then, show me.
Walk to the back.
Okay, cool. No worries. Oh, wow.
Got a lot to show for it.
Okay. Cool. That's huge.
That is huge, isn't it? This will be like...
What
The
happened
cabinet.
there?
Yeah, that...
Did you fudge on the wallpaper?
Yes.
How did you do that? Because it only... Okay, cool.
But I had a perfectly good reason for that.
Alright. Anyways.
Yeah, so this will be the new storage unit, the cabinet. So it cover up the wheel arch.
Yeah,
and
looks cool.
the inverter.
Looks cool.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And there's your window.
That's my window.
Yeah, I know you
It's
don't...
big.
Yeah, that's what I heard before, but...
That's what she said. Alright.
Yeah,
So
will
where do
actually,
you think that will
will
go?
actually be somewhere...
Woo, right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do think that would be a great addition to the van. It's bigger than I
Yeah,
thought.
it's big.
But I believe this is like the standard size of a bunk window.
Bunk
I thought it
window.
was a bunker window.
I thought it was a bunker window too. A bunk window. Okay.
So a window there and a window
So we'll
in the
just
front.
have to redo the whole wall then.
Yes. But we
That's
have to do that
easy.
anyway because the wallpaper is messed up.
It's messed up. Alright. Cool. So is that all you did today?
Let's get started on the van. What do we need? Discuss before we, do things that we may not. Do you think this is a need to make it our dream home? I forgot my key. At least make it aesthetically a bit better, because this looks like crap, to be honest.